Hello friends, Marcy here, and I am very pleased to share my new package that arrived. It wasn't an order, it's actually a very thoughtful gift from a fellow YouTuber, Gail, at Gail's Bookish Things. So um, I love the way she sends packages. She puts in the earnest care to decorate, and look at her fall decor here. I know she uses Ephemera magazine um, pictures and pages and things, and it just look how it accentuates my package. This sticker, it looks like a washi sticker, was actually on the other side, and I cut it off with my knife because I'm going to put that in my journal, as well as these. I just wanted to show you Gail's thoughtfulness and say thank you very much, Gail. You are a sweetheart. So I did open the package and pulled out this to see the goodies inside. She received some ink as a gift, birthday gift. Let me check and see if I'm in frame. There we go. And she was so thoughtful to share some with me, and I'm very pleased about that. Look at this adorable pom-pom on a very large paper clip, and I love using these in my planners. So I did bring went to my school bag and brought out my teacher planner, and I think I'm gonna have to zoom out a bit to get it all in frame here. This is like an olive Moterm cover, and inside I have two half year from the Sterling Ink Common Planner. So this is from July to December, and this book here will get me into the beginning of 2024, because in my school year I can't use I can't use a calendar year planner. I try to make my own academic year, but this is going to match my pages wonderfully. Let me get to a November page and tuck it in right there. There we go. So thank you, Gil. That will come in handy and look gorgeous with the color themes on my planner. Love it. So, okay, put that aside and back to the goodies. Look at the pumpkin, the fall pumpkin washi. It's adorable. And I'm going to get into the goodies. We have 2 ink vial samples. She packs them very well as well. Let me pause, get into the plastic, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I'm glad I paused because I had, after getting it out of the packaging, some tape to remove. And that would not have been fun to watch. But we have Colorverse, Pillars of Creation. I'm going to do a swatch in my book today, a writing sample, and then I'll decide how I want to ink this up. And maybe come back on another video with it inked in a pen and some comparisons or thoughts on these inks compared to some inks I already own. And I appreciate Gail so much. So I will also link her video where she shares her new purchase or acquisition gift of the Colorverse inks, because it's nice of her to share. Okay, book. And I'm going to, this is the Endless Recorder with the Regalia paper. And I'm going to just swatch in here real quick, do a writing sample, and let you enjoy that. All right, I want to go on the Colorverse first. Colorverse, Pillars of Creation. Oh my, that is such a gorgeous, like eggplant color. I don't know if you can see that around the top of the sample vial. It's a beautiful eggplant color. Let's see what it looks like when it actually lands on paper. So I'm going to do it on this side. Oh my, I love that. You know what? That's going in my Franklin Christoph. That is the color that I am trying to achieve on paper in my Franklin Christoph, because I love the ink that I put in there. It's a color changing ink. When I first lay it down, it it's like a lilac, and then when it dries, it's more of a burgundy like this. That's going to go fabulous, look fabulous in my Franklin Christoph. So I put the cap on here. I always have to be very careful not leaving unopened bottles around. But I'm going to use a glass dip today, I guess. Colorverse. Oh, I love this. Remington is behind me. She wants some attention. She hears me talking, and she knows I'm not talking to her because I'm not doing baby talk. Wow, I love that. And as it's drying, this is a very wet puddle. I have like the eggplant, burgundy eggplant color behind, but there's a green shading coming up there, and it's not coming up as a sheen just yet. It's not shiny at all on this regalia paper. So, and you know what I'm not using because I haven't opened it yet. As you know, I had received some packages and I had packed them away because I had to move furniture when we were having new windows installed, and things got packed away and I didn't get it back out. So I did get it out in this beautiful orange envelope from the young man, the Inkapet, and I need to get it out so I can have him hold my ink vial. I'll have to look up the date and tell you when I first ordered this, but I got the dog because you know I love my dogs. They're right here at my feet, and I need to use that so my vials don't tip over. So I first learned about that company. I'm really going on a tangent off the topic here. Inkapet, when I was watching Ginger Peachy Stationery, Ginger Peachy Pens, and this is ink.a.pet on Instagram, and then the website. It's a young man named Calvin who creates these. So I was very blessed to be able to support Calvin in his business. All right, now, I just want to do a swatch and the name of Van Diemen's Cradle Mountain Gray. Okay, and that reminds me of my I'm changing to clean water here. My Iroshizuku, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name. I'll look it up and put it on the screen. And we'll do ink comparisons of what it reminds me of later. So, I don't think my brush is ready. Even though this is a gray, it does have that. Also, it has like a shade of eggplant in there. I'll have to take some time and do some chromatography strips with these inks. All right, so I got him out and I didn't really use him. Poor dog. He's on duty. I'm gonna have to find a name for that dog. You know, I think Maverick would be great. He'd be a great Maverick. All right, dry my glass nib. And I could have left it uncapped since it has its protector, Maverick, the protector there. And it's not a shimmer ink, so I don't need to turn it upside down. I'm going to have to read it though. Van Diemen's. Okay, this is wetter. Same glass nib. Ooh, I'm liking the green here in the letters above. So I'm chasing squirrels as my attention is fading away from the task at hand to the previous task. Cradle Mountain Gray. And I don't need all the swirls and lines because I'm not testing a nib. I'm just using my glass dip pen. All right, there you go, Maverick. Keep him safe for me while I let this ink dry and explore what appears. Okay, we're almost dry. Just a tad of a little wet puddle here on the corner. If I move it in the light just right, you can see that shimmer there, or shine from the wetness. And this is amazing. So look at all the deep purple or eggplant that's dry in the background underneath the green. So the green came to the top with a fabulous shade and a glimmer. I would, more than a sheen, I would call it a glimmer. So this was very wet first, and then I kind of dried my brush off here by smearing it. And then I have the eggplant color with no green, and there's like faint little bit of green here. I said no green, but now I'm seeing it as I turn it in the light. But look how amazing these letters are. Where I wrote with the dip pen, I don't see any eggplant or purple. All I see is green on the lettering. It's amazing. I like ink to, play with my mind like that. It's fun. And then the Van Diemen's, it looked gray when I first used it. Cradle Mountain Gray. And as it's dried, it's developed more of a purple shade to it. Still the background where it's very light looks gray, and I love that color. But yeah, I want to play with that ink in my Franklin Christoph. Sorry, I'm just mesmerized here. Playing with this in the light. And also, as I was watching it dry, it made me think of, this is the Poison Envy from Ferris Wheel Press, and I shared it some time ago. That was a purchase I made in July, and it's actually in this book. This is why I started swatching on the right side of the page, so that I could flip my pages and compare to other inks. But look at Colorverse Pillars of Creation compared to the Poison Envy. Of course, this does have some shimmer in it, some glitter, and this just has the gorgeous sheen. But a lot of the color properties are very, very similar. Amazing. So I love playing with my inks. It's so much fun. And I love having friends who share inks for me to play with. That's so much fun. So Gail, I do have a lot of new inks that I will be sending you. This being one, I could share this. I just received the pen today. I ordered the Poison Envy pen and it came in today, but I'm not going to work on that yet. I have some new inks from Dominant Industries that I am ready to swatch and share. So I have more ink swatching coming your way very soon. And I appreciate the time that you choose to spend with me. And I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye-bye.